Okay. What are we gonna do in our spare time, Minna? I'm kind of considering what we're gonna do. Well, you mean that? Welcome. My name is Yuusha Anime, and I must say now, guys, I'm sorry, but I tried getting through this part a second ago, and my voice recorded, but the video footage did not. So sadly, I will know what's gonna happen up to where I got to. So you'll have to forgive me on that one. I made a big dum mistake, badly. Oh man, this is embarrassing. But anyway, I'm gonna go through it. I'm gonna show you what I just went through, even though it should have been new to me. Oh god, I'm an absolute moron. But I'm gonna continue to stop hating myself, because I guess it does happen here and then. So guys, we finished with time to spare. Now I decided to ask if there are any alternatives to the cafeterias. Frankly, the food so far has been subpar. It's like any other school then, isn't it? Listen, Shizune and Misha are arguing among themselves about their favourite restaurants. All of them are downtown, so I don't think we have the time to go all the way there. What about the bill? Where I am, the college is quite far away from the town. So it's about a 15-minute walk there and back. And if you take about 20 minutes eating, you have about 10 minutes left of your lunch, and that's it. No, it's not a lot of time. Are they arguing just for the fun of it? Probably. Maybe they seemed so distracted by it that they don't even notice the start of the actual lunch break. I look over my shoulder towards the back of the classroom. Hanako, yes. She seems to be studying her notes from the previous class. That is exactly what I done back when I was back in college. Back in class even. That was what I always done. Do you know what? It actually makes me kind of happy that I'm not the only one who's done that a little bit. Even if Hanako's not a real person, I'm just kind of glad I'm not the only person who does it. It makes it feel a bit more normal, I guess. It's an odd sight. Everyone else in the class is busying themselves with the lunch break. Socialising, gossiping, rearranging desks. The ones with actual boxed lunch mixing and chattering like everyone else. Only interrupted by short bouts of eating. Okay, but when I watch Hanako, it feels like I'm the only one who can see her. Almost as if she was invisible, sort of hiding in plain sight. Is she being bullied? No. Is she isolating herself from the rest of the class on her own accord? I doubt it's the bullying part. I doubt that. But I think it's more likely that she's possibly isolating herself from the class a little bit. Or maybe she's just really shy that or maybe feels insecure. I think it's more the insecurity and shyness that sort of like do it in for Hanako. Myself. I'm probably wrong, but there we go. I see her look over her shoulder towards the classroom's rear door. Come to think of it, she hasn't turned a page since I started watching her. That's a bit odd. I didn't notice that. That's actually a bit odd now I think about it. I guess she's waiting for someone. What to do? I bet it's Lily. And as you can tell, I've already been through this, and I'm gonna go talk with Hanako, because why wouldn't I? Come on. Who wouldn't talk to Hanako? I would. Definitely. I still feel bad for making her run away yesterday, so I better go say something. Yeah. Hey there, Hanako. We're gonna jump. You ready? Hisso! Well, at least she remembers my name. Yes. Hey, I just wanted to apologise for yesterday. I didn't mean to startle you or anything. I'm just new here. I thought I should get to know my classmates. Come on, look at that smile. It's so kawaii. Do you know what? Within a few minutes of speaking with Hanako, I fell in love with this character completely. Who wouldn't? I'm probably gonna have to, like, if I finish her route, I'm probably gonna have to do the ROT version by myself. Bad, Yuusha. Bad. Not in front of the camera. It's a little bewildering that you can barely notice it from across the room. It's so noticeable from close up. That's okay. Yeah, she's pretty insecure about it. Wait. Is that some... I'll just notice, is that some kind of thing, or is that just the shade? I can't tell. It's probably shade. It was my fault. No, it was my fault. Nah, that wasn't anyone's fault. It just kind of happened. I guess. So, you're waiting for someone? I saw you looking for the door. Had the door before. I bet it's Lily because they were good friends. Yes, Lily. Yeah. I guess that last time I was right. I was like, damn, yes. Oh, you mean Lily the blind girl? I think... Shouldn't you specify more with class than... I say, come on. I'd find it as a tiny bit rude, but then again, he doesn't know a lot about Lily, so I had to forgive Hisao a little bit. Hanako only nods in response. I can't help but wonder if she's defining people through their disabilities as a faux pay, or the worst kind, or just normal here. That depends a lot. Jesus Christ. I guess that explains why Lily took off after her yesterday. She seems like a nice girl. Are you two friends? Yes. That smile, come on! That's so cute. As if hoping for Lily to appear, she checks over her shoulder again. I think I'm making her nervous again. Probably. Hope I'm not disturbing you right now. No, that's not it. Oh. It's just easier if Lily doesn't come here. Oh yeah, I remember this. Oh, because it's hard to get around the classroom? No, not really. Hanako's gaze drifts past my shoulder and towards Shizune. Shizune? Deaf, blind, impossible to communicate. It's like a paradox, I think. Imagine a blind person giving advice to a deaf person. I doubt that'd work. Hanako nods again. What about her? Don't they get along? Hanako shakes her head. Nope. Clearly there is something she doesn't want to talk about. I'm trying to make out whether it's personal vendetta or if they just can't speak to each other. God damn it, Yuusha, stop yawning. You're so rude. It does make strange sort of sense. She's and Lily not getting along so well. Communication between the two would be all but impossible. It's hard enough talking to Shizune through Misha, even when you can see those hands are talking. Hannah got so focused on Shizune that I am the first to notice Lily at the door. Oh, she's here now. Hanako spins around to Cafernis. Upon seeing Lily, she moves quickly to the door. Oh man, this happens to distract me now. I really love. I love the music in this game. It's one of the things I have to credit about this game. It's piano, violins. Yes, this is what defines a beautiful soundtrack. Lily. Hanako. Good morning. Is the president here? Yes, she is. Yes. Hanako glances over her shoulder at Shizune again. As to confirm she can't hear them, even though that's impossible. Yeah. I suppose we'd best be off then. Lily's sigh and tone of what seems like frustration makes me raise an eyebrow. I guess there's some kind of enmity between the two. Yeah, definitely. It's intriguing, but that's not really something I'd ask about. I'm sure if they wanted me to know, then it would tell me. It's only my third day here. I should be trying to make friends, not finding out why people are enemies. I think that's the thing you find out when you make friends at first. So that means you've already made friends, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Still, it's a little funny to find out that the school has little feuds, just like my old high school. Even if people are more tolerant of others. It's still going to get... Stop yawning, Yuusha. Stop it. Hey Lily, how are things? I'm sorry I made you run off yesterday. Oh my, is that Hisao? I didn't realise you were here. Seems like Lily is a little embarrassed about being so frank in front of me. Well, I never told her what class I was in, did I? Sorry, Lily. I thought you realised. No, it's alright, Hanako. Hisao, please don't worry about yesterday. It was just a misunderstanding. I'm trying to wonder what the misunderstanding was, because I don't think we've actually got that point across to us, have we? If you say so, I'm still working this place out. Well then, I think you'll find most people here are a lot more forgiving than elsewhere. Yeah, at least that's there. Even if you are feeling a little confused, please don't be afraid to ask questions. Never be afraid to ask questions. That is the biggest downfall if you forget that. Sure, I'll remember that. Lily? Lily gives a small nod of acknowledgement. I'm sorry, Hisao, but we must be off. Okay. Hanako really doesn't look all that comfortable here right now, and Lily still seems a little embarrassed. I wonder if my apologies really made any better. I'd say a tiny bit, at least. A tiny bit. Mind if I accompany you two? Yes. More time with Hanako, please. I know I'm kind of pushing it, but Lily's quietly still smiling. I'm sure that we can accommodate you, can't we, Hanako? She looks at Lily, then at me, and then she freezes wide-eyed. Oh, sure. Do you know what? I've only just noticed this now. I'm trying to make out whether this is shyness or happiness that Hanako's showing here. I'm not so sure which it is. I guess the mix. Well then, shall we go? I'm sure Lily wouldn't do this so easily if she saw how scared Hanako looks. But it can't be helped now. Declining after the deal was sealed would only cause confusion and problems. Hello, Demon Painting, we meet again. I remember one of you guys saying in the comments before, I think it was Mike, you told me that Noble Senpai had also sent this. I actually watched the first couple of episodes after I played my part of it and saw that he actually did. He called this the Demon Painting as well. If I'm honest, who wouldn't? Look at it. It's terrifying. It's just... Oh god, it does kind of haunt me in my dreams. Lily walks beside the wall, letting her cane gently tap against it every now and then. Hanako comes along right beside her, so close she's practically half hugging her as they go. Yeah, it's like guiding them. I mean, I might as well give you a quick story, guys. When I was, this was a few years ago when I was in the town, Stevenage. There was this blind old lady that was walking down with a cane, and I thought, do you know what? I think I'll try and see if she needs any help. I went over to the old lady and I was asking her if she needed any help at all. And do you know what? She was very pleased with her. She was like happy. I was like, wow. It kind of overwhelmed me a little bit. And she like hugged her like arm around me, and she told me that she was going to the underpass down like the other end. So, and she was about to go down the wrong way. So I was kind of glad in a way that I'd actually helped her. So I guided her by the arm to the stairs there, and I let her like guide her hand to the railing. I tell you what, that was an amazing feeling actually. I wonder how that old lady's doing. I hope she's alright at least. I mean, man, I don't think I'll ever actually forget that day. She was such a kind lady. I mean, it's kind of relieving to know how some people are today. Despite all the news and drama that goes on now, it's relieving. Happy stories from Yuusha here. Although it must make her walking that much harder. He takes it in stride. I don't think it does. I think it's the opposite actually. As I turn around the corner of the hallway, something hits me in the chest with the force of a steam train. Hanako shrieks a little at my vision and briefly goes black. And I'm down. Ouch. I remember who we meet here. Twin tails. Green eyes. Me thinks a tsundere. That's what I think. This girl right here is a tsundere. That's my first thoughts anyway. Opening my eyes, I see a pair of sorts of like green eyes looking up at me. And prosthetic legs. They belong to a perpetrator, a short girl who bumped into me and has now fallen down onto the hallway floor. I said it the last time, but is it a bad joke to say, I've fallen and I can't get up? Is that a bad joke? You guys can have a go at me in the comments for that one. It was probably mean, but I'm sorry. I couldn't help it. I'm sorry. She wears a PE uniform with a very worried frown. The former strikes me as a rather strange thing to have on during the break. More striking than that, though, is that she doesn't have legs. Well, she does, but they are not of flesh and bone. Her pale and very much flesh and bone thighs, ends in shins and feet made of some black metallic or plastic-like material. They look disturbingly artificial and unnatural. It almost makes me forget that my chest is hurting. Oh yeah, a chest condition, I just remembered. The girl winces a little, rubs her nose and jumps up. Okay. Aw man, hey, you alright? I'm sorry about that, really. I wasn't looking where I was going, and if he just came out of nowhere, sorry. She was looking really apologetic. It must, in the hurt puppy way, looking apologetic. Oh, puppy ass. I'm a sucker for puppy ass. I quickly forget about being angry or anything. Since her puppies are my weak spot. Yep, he sour-nosed me. It's okay, don't worry about it. Ouch. Yeah, my heart's just broken now. I say that, but there's a stinging pain growing in my chest. I don't know, this is about the biggest possible danger for my condition. Don't overexert yourself. Don't forget your medication, and most of all, don't get hit in the chest. I'm pulling the most sexist faces now on camera, aren't I? Jesus Christ. Thank goodness for editing. That I can't use. I tried to ride my solar plexus to chase the pain away. I hold my breath in an attempt to hear my heartbeat. It seems normal. Okay, I'm safe. Demon painting, you're still nothing! I saw you get hit in the chest. You most certainly can't say that was nothing. Oh yeah, it was nothing. It was nothing, demon painting. Alright, trust me. Is that your weak spot then? Nope, no. You see, I'm fine. I'm a little winded. It's fine. Hey, should I get a nurse? The wide, high-pitched voice of a girl snatched me out of it. I stared at her for a few seconds, dumbfounded, until I realised that I probably looked worse off than I really was. I went over myself and looked all tense. Damn, I'm overly worried about my heart. I don't... It's instinct. It's human instinct. No, I'm fine. No need, I'm fine. Managing to say something in response, I pulled myself upright, feeling my sore ribs one last time, and take a deep breath. She just knocked the wind out of me, big time. But it's nothing more than that. Okay. You sure you're okay? I hit you pretty hard. It's okay. I said I was fine and nothing's broken. No, I'm done. That's good. I was... Uh-oh, here we go. Hey Sal, what happened? Yeah, Lily can't see. She's not quite up to speed for obvious reasons. But she sounds very worried. More than what the situation deserves, really. She has reason to, doesn't she? Someone just bumped into me. Nothing serious. Just winded. Sorry, it's my fault. I was just getting some stuff, and I was kind of in a hurry. That someone here is Emmy, isn't it? She knows. She knows her too well. But now that I think about it, Emmy's really short compared to Hanako and Lily. Jesus Christ. She's very petite. The little girl coughs quietly and shuffles her plastic or metallic feet, looking down at them before saying anything. Hi Lily, Hanako. I guess the girls know each other. Do please try to be more careful. You might be sturdy enough to endure these sorts of accidents. There are people who aren't. Yeah, that's very true. Oh gosh, she looks like she's about to cry. No, I didn't notice that. The girl blushes and starts to fidget nervously like a little child caught misbehaving. Oh, Lily's like a hardcore mother, damn. It's so cute to find myself smiling. Oh, so kawaii. I know that I was just... I've gotta go. Teacher allowed my head. I promised to help with printouts, but I went running instead. Sorry, but I've got to change everything. Bye. So those are the sounds that prosthetic legs make. Dang, okay. Before any of us can say a thing, Emmy has already bolted away, leaving the hallway eerily quiet. Does that kind of thing happen often around here? There are more rules in Yamaku than usual for running in corridors. Yeah. I presume so, at least. But that rarely stops Emmy, it seems. Considering what I've just read through, you're probably right. She shakes her head weakly and offers a slight composed smile. Aww. I don't think there's anything we can do to stop her, I'm afraid. Shall we be off there? Let's go. Lily heads off along the hallway and Hanako hurries after her. The route to the room the two use for tea is fairly simple to retrace, being still fresh in my mind from yesterday. Yeah, we only went there briefly, but we still remember it at least. Lily and Hanako quickly go about the business of making lunch. Ooh, yes. Before I can even open my small bag of food, Lily's busying herself with her thermos and tea bags as Hanako is setting out both their lunchboxes. Okay. So, is this what you meant by coming here almost every day? Yes, Hanako and I usually have lunch here. It suits both of us, so we end up using this room regularly. Makes sense. After seeing Hanako's reactions To me, over the past couple of days, I can understand why that is a boon. That, and Lily being able to get some quiet away from her class as well. I hear that. I take my seat last. After Lily's poured the tea for us and sits down. Aww, we got some tea. Wait, where's it? I just noticed this. Like, Savage, where's the tea at? There's no tea. What mangoes are you doing to me, game? Oh, okay, there we go. Wait, where am I? Current scene, Sip Part 1. Okay. Raindrops and Puddles is the name of the song. It's quite nice. The more time I spend with these two girls, the more I think they're a perfect forward to Misha and Shizune. They're like total opposites. Like one focuses on deaf, one focuses on blind. Even without a voice, Shizune is direct and brash, and Misha seems to get along with everyone. On the other hand, Lily is soft-spoken and relaxed, while Hanako seems to be the shyest girl I've ever met. It's like they're polar opposites, then. But they still are a good duo. So, how are you faring in Yamaku, Hisao? You seem a bit flustered before. Oh. Apart from getting lost every now and again, and being crash-tackled outside my classroom. Fine, I guess. You look pretty hurt before. Are you really okay? I mentioned this even though it didn't actually pop up. Guys, doesn't it look like Hanako looks a bit like Violet from The Incredibles a little bit? I mean, look, they got a pretty similar. They got the same eye colour, same hair. It's pretty close, I think. For a brief moment, I considered telling Hanako and Lily about my condition, but then I held it back. I can't tell why, but for some reason I feel uncomfortable talking about it to these relative strangers. They're not strangers, they're your friends, even though they have been pretty funny. Yeah, they're your friends, come on! That's why they're being friendly, they're your friends. Come on, Isao. A lot of people know my problem anyway, so it's fine. Come on. Yeah, it's nothing. I was just a bit startled. Judging from the girls' expressions, I don't think that they're buying it. Of course they wouldn't. They would never buy a half-assed answer like that. But what I assume is their way of respecting my privacy, they don't press them out. That's respect there. I guess that is one of the unwritten rules around here. Don't ask. Even if people's conditions are obvious, like Hanako's, there's still bound to be a story involved. I just know they're going to remember me saying that. Everyone has things that they don't feel comfortable speaking about. I think everyone here recognises that. Yeah, I have a few of those demons myself. So, how long have you been in the school? You both seem to know your way around pretty well. Well, I've been here since the start of high school, but only moved into the dormitories a year ago. Okay. Hanako joined at the start of high school as well, and moved to the dormitories when she did, if memory serves me right. That's right, since high school. What? I've just noticed it. Lily's got a pretty good memory. I mean, she remembers to remember things that far back. I mean, my memory is bad half the time. As you know, I can't remember half the numbers of what part of the game I'm at. God. So you've known each other since then? Since I moved, yes. Hanako lives next door to me, so it's only natural, right? Aw, that's pretty cool. Right. Yeah, of course. Living next to someone is probably reason not to befriend them. Though I'm guessing that Lily's blindness played a part in it as well. Does that mean me and Kenji are friends? Oh gosh, now I think about it, doesn't Kenji seem a bit strong on the feminist movement sort of thing that he mentioned earlier? I mean, god damn it. He went on about it pretty damn strongly. I can't imagine Hanako easily making friends with someone who has deliberately avoided looking at her scars. Well, I hope she has more friends than just Lily. I mean, isn't it a tad bit lonely? I mean, come on. When the immediate conversation dried up, we start to eat our lunch. And lunch is done. And the bell rings. Okay, I'm gonna have myself a quick drink. Don't worry guys, it's just water. I promise you. Whew. It isn't long before the bells are signalling the end of the break. Like me, the girls pack up their lunches as efficiently as they set them out. I guess I'd better be off. Are you going to go with Hisao, Hanako? Yes, please. Hanako looks up at me, and for a second I can see that she's considering skipping class. Maybe just to avoid walking to the classroom with me. Yes. Yes. I say yes to that, yes. I don't know what to think of it. Hanako really is delicate, to the point of breaking if looked at in the wrong way. It makes me a bit nervous too, but I push the feeling aside, trying to be as natural as I can. Okay. We should hurry then. Class has already started by the sound of it. Okay. Lily gives a nod of farewell, and she bends down to her cane. Whew, excuse me, Minna. My goodness, that was rude. Pardon moi. Hanako and I filing out before her. Hello, Demon Painting, how are you? I'm alright, how's your weakness? You saw nothing, Demon Painting! You will not explain my weakness! We walk quickly down the empty halls to our respective classes. As she reaches to the door to Lily's 3-2 classroom, she turns towards me. Sal, thank you for sharing lunch with us today. My pleasure, Lily. Doitashimashite. Is all I can say, really. And with that, we part ways. Lily entering her classroom and leaving Hanako and me to make off to our own. She's still looking like she wants to run away. Don't run away, please. Don't run away. So, do you really want to go back to class now? Yes. Oh. I'm guessing. Now I think about it, do you think Hanako's trying to overcome her own shyness a little bit with me? I mean, she doesn't really know me that well, but I'm possibly one of the only people that's probably spoke to her properly. Like, actually interacted with her. Like, as a human being rather than as a person that looks like they're in pain or anything like that, or insecure about looking at their face, really, or even a hand. So I'm guessing she's trying to use it as an opportunity to make her shyness go. That's what I think. Okay then. I feel like I should say something more to her, but it's hard to come up with anything that would be appropriate and safe enough. That's always a problem. And Lily was right. The more time we spend out here, the more explaining we have to do. Yeah, we better hurry back. I open the rear door to the class and walk in. And hello, Mutto. Now I think about it, doesn't Mutto look like Okabe Rintaro from Steins Gate? Doesn't he? Just a little bit. He's got the facial hair a tiny bit and the hair, just more smartly dressed. I don't know if I mentioned that before or not. I probably did. It looks up at me and opens his mouth to say something. However, as Hanako follows me and closes the door, he simply nods to us and continues his lecture. Okay. It's the third time that Hanako's had her truancy practically ignored. There's definitely something going on here. I think that's well. It's just I don't know whether we should pick up on it or not because, well, wouldn't that be rude to like pry into it? I mean, surely there's a reason if Mutto knows and he's even acknowledging my own lateness with being with Hanako, then there's got to be a reason, surely. Maybe Hanako gets out of class so that she can focus more on studying rather than be worried about people looking at her? That's my theory anyway. I'm not going to dive into it too much. I won't bore you forever, Minna, alright? I'm probably wrong or probably right, I don't know. We make our ways to our seats, and I noticed that Misha and Shizune are both missing as well. That's a bit odd. Where the heck are they? I wonder if it's some form of informal agreement with the staff, or if it's a perk afforded to the unique students of the school. I doubt it's a perk. Now that I think about it, I remember what they were doing now. It'll come up in a second. Trying to make as little disturbance as I can, I extract the relevant textbooks from my bag and start catching up. The class goes on quietly. My teacher seems like an okay person despite the weird first impression I got, and the material is relatively interesting. If the information is not interesting, do not go there. Even if you're bored with what you're studying, if the information, right, as long as the information is good and it's interesting, even if it's a boring lesson and the information is good, fair enough. But if it's rubbish, change school or change college even. Change course. You can't go in a class, and if the information is not interesting, even if it is like good, to a degree where you're actually able to make something out of it, that's not worth it. You've got to have something that actually triggers you. Otherwise, how are you going to engage? It's not learning. You need something interesting to engage and learn. That's the only way I believe anybody can actually learn, is if they're actually physically or mentally interested. However, the way he teaches is really bizarre. It's as if he expects that everyone is a natural genius. Doesn't that mean Muto just has high expectations? Isn't that what it just means? When the final bell sounds, I realised that there was still a lot of time left in the day. And I'm left wondering what to do. Okay, it's solid. I last thought I had 24 hours a day of free time. But here, filing the considerably shorter hours feels difficult. That's sweet. Okay. Everyone else leaves, and I'm left alone with the teacher. Wait, why didn't I see where Hanako was going now I think about it? Muto is examining the assignment sheets we were working on earlier and marking them with a red ball pen. If I remember, in Japan, it's opposite to the UK grading, so X's are actually ticks, and circles, or... No, X's are like you got it correct, and a tick means you haven't got it. Man, I've got to admit, education systems around the world are really different. In the smallest respects as well. Raising his eyes from his papers briefly, he notices me and furrows his brow. Okay. What is it, Nakai? Okay, I jump at him addressing me. But I guess it's natural to spark some conversation since there is nobody else around. Yeah. Nothing. Just thinking about what I do after school. Shoujo slowly puts the cap on the pen he is holding and arranges the paper into a stack, clacking it against the desk twice. Okay. He seems very methodical, and for a brief moment I'm reminded of Shizune, but the teacher's more unhurried and relaxed, much more routine. He like has his own natural flow, doesn't he, Muto? You have no plans? No, I consider joining a club, but I don't know what kind of club would interest me. Okay. Go observe a meeting of someone else's club. Might pique your interest. I've actually done that. Now I'm thinking about it, I've actually possibly joined in a games club to play chess. Little known fact, I'm actually a pretty tough chess player, I am. I haven't played it in a while, but if it actually goes through and it's actually a success, oh boy. Hopefully I can get some challenges in chess. I really hope so anyway, because it's been a while and I want to play somebody in it. I guess. Oh yeah, and I've got basketball club as well. I don't know how to continue from there. Muto looks at me in a way that makes me quickly want to take words back to avoid a conversation. But I can't, so I have to forge ahead. You got no choice really, otherwise you'll catch on. I just don't know how to deal with people. I mean, the other students. I'm talking to people and everything, so it's not that I'd be isolated or anything. I just don't know what to think about the disabilities. It's like, it feels like I'm being impolite if I pay attention to them. And it's weird to ignore them. I think the only way to cope with this, I actually debated with myself a minute ago with this when I actually recorded this wrongly, but shouldn't you let it flow naturally for now? I mean, you'll be put off at first, but it'll become natural. You'll get used to it. And it can be sometimes impolite if you pay attention to it. It's just human nature, I think, to look at something and feel that's like a similar pain. Not the exact same pain as the individual feels, but you sort of sympathise without realising it, I guess. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. The teacher scratches his cheek absent-mindedly, looking very unresponsive. These things are only an issue if you make them one. So true, yes. You can talk normally with someone, even if they are blind or something. Try to look behind the superficial. There's not a single student here who isn't just a normal kid behind whatever they might seem at first glance. Muto is wise, yes. He says the same thing as Yuko did. Oh yeah, Yuko said something very similar. Like, it only depends on how big the elephant you make it. No, it's only about how you perceive what you're seeing. I know they're right, but it's hard. Of course it is. How can you not consider, for example, Shizune's deafness, when the only way to communicate with her is to talk through Misha? Or Hanako, it's like you can know her face. I guess, but... yeah, but... Jesus Christ, that scared me again! God damn it. Misha, of course, is... I'm interrupted by the door at the classroom, something slamming open. It's gotta be. She's the only loud person. Sensei! Yeah, of course. If anybody didn't think that was Misha, I'd be shocked. I mean, it's so obvious. Misha crashes in, hands straight in an enthusiastic greeting. Her voice loud and lively, enough to wake death from their grace. Well, they're gonna want to go back to sleep immediately after this. She starts towards the teacher's desk, with her bouncing step, hands energetically swinging with the rhythm. Muto is visibly dismayed at the interruption, and Misha in general slumps in his chair. Okay. Mikado. Misha stops in her tracks and looks around cluelessly, as if sensing from his tone that there's something wrong. Has no idea what. You're too loud. Yes?
We have talked about volume control before.
Imagine this. Her and Yuka must not get along with her noise. Like with the amount of noise she puts out in the library. Just imagine. Shh. Then again, Misha might be probably deaf, so she probably can't hear. Like partially deaf, so she probably can't hear how loud she is. But then again, why would Muto bring on volume control? Yes. But she doesn't lower her voice at all, and the teacher just rubs his eyes.
So, what is it?
We need help. We are running out of supplies for the festival stands. This is a distress. Oh gosh, she's put up a hand for it. She wears a pink slip of paper she's holding around. Okay.
So, get more supplies from the art room. What's the problem with that?
Plywood. Plywood is always the problem. Last time we wanted more, there was only a little. But that time we just took it all and went with that. But now there's none left here. So do you know where there is some?
I don't understand. How would I know?
He's got enough. Not everybody knows. The president thought that a teacher would know if there's some plywood. Was she wrong? Hold on a minute. That's a bit harsh. Not every teacher knows where everything is. Come on, Misha. Be a bit easy on Sensei Muto right now. Muto looks like he's in great pain. Yeah, he even knows. Frowning with his entire essence, and Misha doesn't get it at all. Looking at the two of them communicates terrible. Yeah. Like, looking at a man being tortured by drilling his skull open while blasting pop music at full volume at the same time. That's gotta be a very painful. Oh god, I can't even imagine that. I'm afraid I have no idea if there is any plywood in the school.
Let alone where it would be if there was any.
Oh, what should I do?
Perhaps try to find Mr. Nomiya. I'm quite sure he would know where to find everything you need. He'd have to pry them for his cold, dead hands, but that's a different matter.
Okay. I don't have time, we're so busy.
I'm being so rude, excuse me guys, Jesus Christ. I had some good soup. Right?
She holds her head with both her hands, looking as despairing as it's possible for a person like her. I'm thinking sensible Sensei right now. But even noticing, she crumples the note she's holding against her hair. Oh, I shouldn't even be fetching these things. There's so much to do, and we are falling behind schedule. Muto looks at her gravely and then suddenly smiles. Uh-oh. That's rare. Smiling doesn't really fit his face. I think it'd be better if he didn't. Okay, that's a bit rude. Come on.
I wonder if you can get some temporary help. He switched to staring at me focusedly with a hard expression, so trying to say, go make some friends. Uh-oh. We're in trouble. Dudes. We know.
I guess I can give you a hand.
Uh-oh.
You can? Thanks, Hichan. You're really nice. She pauses, does a double take, and then points at me with her finger, looking very puzzled. Oh. Come to think of it, what's Hichan doing here? Class over, you should be having fun. Everyone has things to do, don't they? We just had a little chat, yeah.
Oh, we just had a little chat.
Oh no, it's not in detention, is it? Come on, you really think that I'll be in detention? I'm hurt. I'm hurt deeply. Are you in trouble, Hichan? No, I'm not. Is Hichan in trouble? She doesn't even listen to me. Really?
No, he's not.
Which I sighs deeply. He knows my pain massively right now. I feel like I have to help Yuusha to get her off the teacher's back. Yeah. So what do you need? Here's a list. I could try to find the plywood from somewhere if there's none in the art room. Okay, so what was that fuss about trying to find out where it was before then? She offers me the note she's holding. I take it hesitating a bit. Oh god, let's just hope it's not big. I said I'd help you, but this has no implications on whether I'm joining the council or not. Wait, she was trying to do that? What are you trying to maybe do, Yuusha? Still, thanks, Chan. Try to be quick. We are all in the store building street now. Let's hurry, hurry, hurry. Okay. She bounces out of the classroom, leaving me and the teacher looking at each other with something that feels like silent agreement. Thank goodness that our ears are saved. That's what we're thinking of it. Well, there you have it. Bakai, you have something to do now. Please don't sound so smug. Yeah. Looking at the list with a number of items ranging from paint to plywood, all written with small neat handwriting that is undoubtedly shooting ears on either side. Oh man. I'll be going then. Waving the long list limply at the teacher, I exit to the hallway. And there we go. This is where I made it to last time, guys. Hopefully I recorded properly this time and not like a moron. I'm sorry I'm not as energetic as I was before. I felt really gutted about it not happening first time and knowing some bits that were going to happen. So I apologise for that. I'll have to check next time because dumb Yuusha here forgets to check half the time. But anyway, guys, I'm well out of the time for this part today. It's very late, so all I got to say to you guys now is thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you want any more from me, and I'll see you in the next video. So there's that, guys. Oh man. Well, it's good to know that I didn't die from a headbutt to the stomach anyway. And we got to talk to Hanako. Bonus!